executed really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Chris Kamen's checked in for Jordan. Ilyasova comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Thornton in for J.J. Redick. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Crawford. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And again, no good by the Clippers. The 76ers trail by 9. Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 19 points. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Hawkins. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And a wide open look for Thornton. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he had.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have.
The second half beginning in just a moment.
Just absolute domination in this one for Brown. 19 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today, but he is just dangerous out there.
Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 8. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freq in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 48 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
The shot's good from Paul.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Philadelphia also making some changes. Nerlens Noel comes in for Hawkins. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Robert Covington.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Griffin, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 9 points for Blake Griffin.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And it's Brown missing. Clippers leading by 10. Jordan kicks to Pierce. They double up Pierce. He dishes it to Paul. Jordan with it. Now defended by Grant. Pierce, good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Cut the bucket. And that's now 30 points for Freq.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
A shot by Paul, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
There's Brown with the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Jackson is checked in for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Chris Kaman is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Ilyasova comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Thornton in for J.J. Redick. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Hawkins comes in for Nerlens Noel. Robert Covington's checked in for Grant. And it's Brown in for E'Twaun Moore. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Crawford. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call...
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The 76ers trail by 5. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Brown, he's in at point guard. Joel Embiid out there with Hawkins. And there's Jackson, and it's Covington in at the small forward position. And they're able to recover. There's Brown with the 3. That is good. Brown's got 40 points.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Paul passes to Ilyasova, and it falls over the rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Paul kicks to Thornton. Poked away. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. They now take the lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Kaman. Griffin comes in for Ilyasova. Paul Pierce is checked in for Jamal Crawford. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Marcus Thornton. The 76ers making a switch here. Moore is checked in. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Okafor, and it's blocked by Jordan. It's Pierce on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. That's 12 points for Paul Pierce.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
A free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pierce with it. Now Okafor defending. And it's Paul penetrating. Pierce wide open. He fires. Another one falls for the Clippers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thanks, Doris. To the paint, deflects the pass, and the rejection by Noel. Here's Moore. Brown outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Redick with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Robert Covington's checked in for Grant. So it's Philadelphia now. It's Brown with the drive. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Brown's got 47 points. Now the 76ers on the break, and slam dunk by Noel. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Puts it up from 12. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's now 8 points for Nerlens Noel. The Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. There's the screen. Now the dish to Griffin. Here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 23.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Hawkins checked in for the 76ers. The ball to the left wing. Griffin down low. He's covered by Hawkins. Jordan, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Went right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance. Wow. What can you say?
Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul against Brown. Jordan the screen. Griffin kicks to Jordan. Buries it.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Pass to Noel. Good D by Jordan.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for it.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Paul against Brown. It's Okafor. It's out the key. Brown outside. They could win it. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time. Big time.
Incredible.
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys, and nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
We were men amongst boys tonight.
Whew.